Hello, welcome back, or thanks for joining me. It is a big day for dance music fans because Fred Again has released his brand new album, 10 Days. As you probably know, Fred Again is the man of the moment for dance music right now. He's selling out massive venues. He's created mass hysteria within the community and almost like revived dance music on a mainstream level. 10 Days is a little bit different to the other tapes that we've heard from him, the Actual Life series. This one was written over 10 days, and it's about 10 really important days from the last year or so that were really formative to him. So as you can imagine, it's going to be a very emotional listen, or that's what I'm expecting, based on the singles like Adore You and 10 Days that have that real like lump in your throat feeling. He's got a bunch of features across the record. He's got Anderson .Paak, he's got Sampha, he's also got Japanese House. I'm just really excited to hear it, really ready to dive into it. I am Sam, otherwise known as Pop Sam Cam. You might have seen me on TikTok, but if you're new here on YouTube, thank you very much for being here. You should hit subscribe. I'm trying to hit that 5K mark as soon as possible. For now, let's dive into 10 Days by Fred Again. Okay, so basically there are 20 tracks, but there's 10 interludes and 10 real tracks. And I think that we should just listen to the whole thing the whole way through, and I'll pause it if need be. But let's start with track number 1, aptly titled What.
Just try.
Hear my own voice.
I already know that this is going to hit me. I already freaking know.
Nosotros ellos y miel.
Straight into track number 2, Adore You. You would have heard this one already if you're a Fred Again fan. Big song.
So much better at everything.
I think this one just has such a beautiful mood to it.
I adore you. Ooh, I adore you.
Feels wrong to be listening to this album sitting down, honestly.
I came first, but you're ahead beyond your year. When your answers, you walk through life just like a dancer. If I had my way,
This may be a very niche reference, but I don't know if you remember the film George of the Jungle. Essential viewing. This like reminds me of one of the main songs from that.
Ooh, I adore you. Proud of all that you are. Ooh, I adore you. Ooh, I adore you. I adore you. Ooh, I adore you. When an answer you walk through.
Bong Ji-ah, which is the featured artist on this, just has such an incredible voice. An apology if I pronounced his name wrong. As you've probably seen from all the single covers for this album so far, it's got this blue sky vibe, and I really like that. It's like daytime music that has heaps of heart. All the other music Fred's made has had a very like neon lit nighttime feel to it. And this is what makes Fred great, these kind of breakdowns that just switch up the mood that you're in. My dog's looking at me like I'm a freak. You know what's crazy to me? Like, Fred really paved his way in the industry by producing songs from people like Ellie Goulding and Ed Sheeran. He was becoming like a real mainstay in the pop scene. Totally switched it up during the pandemic and just slowly became like such a force on his own terms in dance music. I'm actually loving listening to this on headphones. I feel like I hear it out like in the wild more than I do just by myself. We're about to go into track number 3, which is called 2, so it's messing up a little bit now. I like these little interludes. They're setting a vibe. This one's track number 4. It's called 10. We know 10 as well. I think this song is just absolutely beautiful. The thing I love about what Fred does is he's able to take like just a couple words and he's able to just bend them, pitch them up, pitch them down, move them in a way that just like grabs the heartstrings a little bit, and he definitely does it on this one. The 10 days bit is so good.
Days in a foreign end without you here. Dead way, I've been holding on, I'm gonna let go here. 10 days, 10 days, 10 days.
Josie is an incredible vocalist and also a really good writer as well. Works with people like Black Coffee, Pharrell Williams. Also was on the Diddy album in 2023, but we won't talk about that. This music like feels euphoric in some way, but there's also this darkness, this like melancholy that runs underneath it, and I think that's like strange juxtaposition is what makes this era for Fred. Just those little touches that just keep the energy flowing so nicely. In the 2 tracks that have been so far, I've already heard and I'm already loving this. Like, I'm feeling right in it. We're going into track number 5, 3. And the track that it goes into is track number 6, Fearless, which features Sampha. I mean, if you're familiar with Sampha's work, you know that he is one of the greatest vocalists of our time. I don't think that's an over-exaggeration. He's really made work for people like Drake, Kanye, but also had incredible records of his own. Love those keys. How nice is that layering? My God. Where's this going? Wow. What a beautiful vocal. I need those keys to stop because they're about to make me have a full emotional breakdown. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. His vocal is giving me goosebumps. Oh, what a climax. The mood is just so nice. Oh. Just give me one moment. I feel like we need to breathe and move on to track number 7, which is called 4. God, that was such a moment. So good. And now he's giving us some rain as if we haven't already been through enough. This is 8. Just stand there with Soak.
I just stand there. Just before she says that she loves me.
I know Soak's work, and I know that this is about to stick the knife right in.
She loves me. And I just stand there. And my one-bed apartment feels like a coliseum. I feel pretty, but in a handsome way. She loves me.
He always knows the right artist to tap. He knows the exact ones that are going to bring the tears.
And I just stand there.
Oh.
And she looks at me like she's taking photos.
Love these keys. I can already see the live show for this. You know, Soak's up on the vertical screen. Fred's on the keys.
Long capacity. And the first crunch of potato cheese and onion crisps.
Bunch of guys like having the first emotional experience they've ever had in their life, seemingly.
And we decided their futures for them. And Ugly laughed. And I remember thinking to myself, don't you dare.
I love how this is just edging up and up and up and up. Like, where's it gonna go? Knowing Freddie's never gonna quite give us that climax, he's gonna bring it back down, but I could be wrong. I'm wrong.
It felt like all 4 seasons. And I just stand there.
Oh, come on.
And I just.
God, I was wrong about that climax. So good. That was so good. We're going into track number 9, which is called 5. At this point, there's not really a song that has gotten me offside. I know that the next one's not going to either because it's one that I've heard. This is track number 10. It's called Places to Be, and it features Anderson .Paak and Chica.
When I get home, I want you.
I feel like I saw this song over every single Instagram story for anybody who went to Europe this year.
Hello, I got places to be.
Once again, Anderson .Paak's voice is one of those ones that just sticks with you. It's got such a presence to it, like Sampha.
And you next to me. 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 Hello, I got places to be.
See how we've still got that like same blue sky kind of sunny day atmosphere, but the tone has shifted so much since Adore You. It's a little bit darker now.
to be. Pretty brown, got me weak in the knees.
It wouldn't be an Anderson .Paak song without giving him that space to like really shoot his shit. Ooh, I'm getting hot. Such a good midway point. Perhaps more like energy and like franticness in this song than any of the others. That was Places to Be. One of 3 tracks that have been released from the album. Every single song from here on in is new today for me. This is track number 11. It's 6. I have a feeling the next one is really going to take us. It's called Glow. It's got Fred again, Duskus, Fortet, Joy Anonymous, Skrillex. The new EDM gang assembles. And it goes for 7.5 minutes. This is track number 12, Glow. I feel like Fred again was really part of a revival for Skrillex. That moment at Coachella with him and Fortet really brought Skrillex back to life. If you've seen this channel, like I usually just react to full like pop albums, like obviously so much lyrical content to bounce off. This is different because a lot of it's like there's a lot of space. I wonder where this is going because I need this to be something special once it takes off. Yeah, this has got just such a beautiful atmosphere. Feels like that blue sky is like slowly turning to dusk. I feel like I just want to close my eyes and take this in. Like 3.5 minutes through and it doesn't feel like it. It's just totally like taking time away. Where's this going? You know what? I feel like this whole album I've been waiting for him to pull tricks and he's not really. It's not like the vibe of this album. It's got more of like a steady calm to it, but I could be wrong. Maybe he's going to pull something out here. Nice. Here we go. So much warmth to everything he's doing. Let's go. Actually a really needed, like, not a palate cleanser, but like a reset. He's kind of taking us on on emotional peaks and troughs. Yeah, that deserved its 7 minutes. It's really nice. I love how he keeps bringing each song or each moment into a landing as well. Like ready to just stab your heart all over again with the next song. We go straight into track number 13, which is called 7. Oh, when he pulls out that vocoder, you know you're about to be fucked. Wait, I know this song. This is Ryan Beatty. Oh. Bruises off the peach. This is called I Saw You. It's track number 14. There's no feature on this one.
Stood on the mattress 'cause you wanted to.
Whose voice is that?
Trying to wake up a part of you.
Oh, I need to find this out.
There's nothing left to see. 'Cause darling, I saw you. And you saw me. I've been halfway under, I've been halfway out.
I don't know who's singing, but it's beautiful.
I've been learning why now, but I make out all these sounds. I saw you. I saw you.
What a beautiful moment to come after that 7 minutes and a half, like moment of pure dance euphoria, just to like sit in something that's proper like melancholy. This has got to be the vocal of the album so far. This one's really getting me.
Darling, I saw you. And you saw me. Calling out your name. Darling, I saw
Wait. That's Fred. That was Fred singing. What? That's wild. That was amazing. Why is he not singing on everything? That's crazy. Wow. That was a beautiful song. This is track number 15, 8. And it's going into track number 16, Where Will I Be, which features Emmylou Harris. Which God knows how he got her on it.
Well, the streets are crowded, and there's glass everywhere, and the baby stares out with a motherless eyes.
Here's the country dance crossover I've been waiting for this year.
Trapped in a woman, getting out of water. He laid me down on a bed of straw. So don't waste your breath, don't waste your heart, don't blast your heels running in the dark. Oh, where will I be? Oh, where will I be?
Just try. How good is this vocal?
Get you where you're going. With your inventions, your intentions, your laughter,
It makes sense that this works because there's kind of like a real folk characteristic to Fred's music in the way that he conjures emotion and tells stories. I wonder where he's going to keep taking this, because we've kind of dipped on the past two tracks, I Saw You and this one. I wonder if it's going to come up for a triumphant finish. There's also a real James Blake influence on Fred Again's music, very much so, particularly his first record. This is track number 17, it's called 9. Is that almost sounds like James Blake. Apparently all of these interludes add context of the day that he was having when he produced the track that follows. Must have had tinnitus this day. Here we go. This is track number 18. It's Peace You Need, featuring Joy Anonymous. Joy Anonymous has already appeared on Glow prior in the album. Snow Allegra also has credits on this. One of my favorite voices. Oh, put the arms up too quickly. I'm ready to party after a couple more demure tracks. Love this kind of gospel influence. This has the same kind of celebratory atmosphere that Loud Places did off Jamie XX's In Colour. I really like Joy Anonymous's stuff. I'm a big fan of his Sugar Babes remix. His God Only Knows remix too is great. You're literally always gonna get me with these kind of like 90s house keys. Alright, where are we going now? This is the second longest song on the record. Apparently this is Joy Anonymous's vocals too. People who complain that I move too much in these videos are going to be really unhappy with this one. I like this one, but it's down the bottom of the pack for me. Perhaps doesn't have the same emotional gravity that the others have had. I really like the vibe though. It's like quite sunny compared to everything else on here. Alright, we're going into track number 19, which is 10. This precedes the final track on the album. This is now McGee that's playing, is it? Or Dijon? McGee. Love McGee. Alright, this is track number 20, the final track. It's called Backseat. Features the Japanese House and Scott Hardkiss. I love the Japanese House's voice. Those keys are back. This is so nice. Fucking hell. How beautiful those vocals, wow. He showed so much restraint, like there's so many moments on this album where it almost isn't a dance record. Also, at this stage in his career, it would have been so tempting to just lay out like fully structured pop songs. He could have here with the Japanese House. The repetition just like hits even harder.
Hold on to this feeling, 'cause you won't feel it for long. Wanna be a part of it, wanna sing along. In the backseat.
Beautiful. He always knows exactly the words to pick out and repeat. In the end, it always does. Like, what the fuck does it mean? But for some reason, it just resonates so strongly.
Wanna sing along. I feel it when the windscreen wipers on up with a song. Sitting in the backseat, driving with my sunshine.
Oh, those keys are back. Wow.
Crazy shorty. Sitting in the backseat of the end. 'Cause in the end it always does. In the end it always does. In the end it always does. Putting up the end.
That's it. 10 Days by Fred Again. Wow, that is quite an emotional roller coaster. In the way that it just kind of like hooks you in from Adore You, and it just keeps you in this kind of mood for the whole thing. Like, it's not full of like emotional maximalism in the way that some of his other projects has been. This one is way more subtle. It's more about creating this atmosphere and maintaining it. And that's that kind of blue sky nostalgia. Like, just, I don't know, something about this feels like I've been there before. Like I've been in sunny days with this album playing, even though obviously I've never heard it before. And I think that's a really, really nice thing to come from an album. It feels comfortable the whole way through. Just sits with you so nicely. There's a couple of moments that like really ramp it up in terms of the emotion. That was Fearless with Sampha. Just Stand There with Soak. I Saw You, the one that Fred was just singing on. Just some like beautiful, beautiful moments that really capture this certain very, very, what's the word? Very intricate form of nostalgia that Fred is so good at capitalizing on. I mean, this is a beautiful project to listen to from start to finish, but you could also pick out plenty of these tracks and they would exist very comfortably on their own. Almost every single one does not need the rest of the album to have some kind of impact, and I think that's a success in itself as well. I'm so interested to know what you think about 10 Days. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk some more. Hit subscribe if you're not already. Thank you so much for joining me. Until next time.